Happy Father's Day. Welcome. On this day, I wrote down a few thoughts before I began to get into the cards on what it means to be a good father, or at least what I was able to channel thoughts about fatherhood in its most positive form. And so what I came up with is protect while yielding to allow freedom to grow. Meaning you provide that protection no matter what age your children or your child is, while also allowing that space for them to grow and learn on their own, make their own decisions, their own choices. Give them the freedom not to make mistakes, but to see if they can figure out a way to do something that you may expect might be a mistake, but indeed works out for them because they are, having their own individual experience. So being wise in that way. Always gentle, always supportive, a safe haven in a sacred space. No matter what's going on in your children's world, they know that you will be there for them. There's not even anything they can remotely think of that they can do or say, or any folly that they might experience or cause that they can't come to you if they need an ear, support, help. So that's what I'm getting. You embody what to expect from the man, a future husband, or indeed from themselves. So for your daughters, you embody what it means, or what a real man is. In so many words, you embody what she should expect, and nothing less. You set the tone, you set the bar. And for your young men that you have, your sons that you have coming up behind you, they see you, they watch you. They're not going to emulate you or embody everything about you, but they get the overall idea of what it means to be a stand-up man. So you are pretty much setting the tone for them and how they're going to walk in this world as a father, as a date, as a gentleman. And I want to thank you for being accountable, for being supportive and loving and kind and just and trustworthy and powerful without being overpowering. You can be powerful, a powerful presence, without abusing that power or bullying the household or your children. That power and strength is there as a safeguard to protect the home, for them to feel safe and protected, but never to feel fear from you. That is not what you are doing as a good father. So with that, let's get into the cards. My first question to Holy Spirit team, what do you want fathers to know? And I'm going to use an angel deck for this one. What do you want fathers to know on this Father's Day? Well, that's 3. Okay, it's Father's Day. I'll go with it. We do have 3 situations we might be dealing with. It says, heal away addictions. It's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. Well, if you are dealing with some addictions, it would definitely get in the way of even how you deal with your household, your family, your spouse, and your children undoubtedly are affected by that. There's just no argument to be made that children would not be affected by your addiction to alcohol or anything else. Yeah, so with that, you definitely need to address it, as you've been told, I'm sure. As you actually know, and you may struggle with it, especially today when it's Father's Day and you're thinking about what does it mean to be a good father, and maybe you're battling within because you know that this is one thing that's keeping you from being able to grab that mantle or to say to yourself, I'm a good father, but it isn't too late. And that's why the angels are saying heal away those addictions so it doesn't block you from being the person that you want to be, the father you want to be. It just starts with a decision to do it. And then once you make that decision, being hell bent that nothing's going to get in your way. That spiritual path that you take to heal those addictions can be the most powerful one and the most, I would say, your best bet, your best chance to go at it. There are programs out there based in spirituality at the heart, the really good programs. But even if you just take a solo journey with God without any outside, if you don't choose to get any outside help and you just decide to walk with God each second, it's not the one day at a time, it's literally 1 second at a time. You're holding on. It's only so much these groups, these therapies and counseling can do. They can help, but at the end of the day, at 4 a.m., at 6 a.m. in the morning, at 9 o'clock at night, whatever time, it's you and God. That's who's going to pull you through with that. Next, we have law of attraction. I'm sorry, let me show you. Law of attraction. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing. So maybe you're not finding the same interest it's exciting, your hobbies, your go-tos, they don't do it for you anymore. Well, you're changing within, you're becoming more spiritually aware, more sensitive, and that may be changing your relationships too. And that's a good thing, especially if you're on a spiritual journey. Your children, your spouse can only benefit from you becoming more enlightened about things. And choosing different hobbies. Maybe now you want to do something you never, thought that you do. You want to grab that guitar or play the piano or get into pottery making. Whatever it is, it's something that could be meditative, therapeutic, and it's something that could actually bring you closer to your family. You say, come on, go with me. Let's go to this thing on the weekend and we'll sign up for this class and let's just learn together. That's what I'm thinking. It could happen and it'd be better pastime than maybe what you typically do, which is not really as satisfying. Just hanging out, watching the game. It's like, okay, sometimes, but if that's the only thing that you ever do together, maybe something else more soulful is called for at this point in your journey. And then next we have Archangel Michael came up. He's on the scene. You're working very closely with this powerful Archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. I think that would definitely go with the addictions healing away. Calling on Archangel Michael to help you be strong, to protect you when you're scared, during any kind of withdrawal. That would be good. That would be helpful. How else can I take this message? Guiding you through every situation that you might be afraid as the man of the house or as the father. Everybody's looking to you to be the one that has the answers, to be the strong one, to go up against anybody, not realizing that you are human and that you may be afraid at times. So call on Archangel Michael for guidance, for solutions, for miracles, for the inner strength to get through those times, for bravery, for courage. That's what I get from that. And let's see, my next question I have is, what can they focus on regarding family? Okay, what can fathers focus on regarding family right now, or a father in a collective? It may not be for everyone, this question. The answer that comes out may be for one or a few or all. Let's just see. What can they focus on regarding family at this time? What can you focus on? Thinker. Thinker. Why thinker? Let's see. Do a quick look and see. Strategy, being analytical and logical. Yeah, that's typical of a father. Love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there is enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work, and should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy, no matter what. In this case, the facts are the facts. And the ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple, and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. As I'm reading this, I'm just thinking this is the father's role traditionally. I know we're in an age where everything's fluid. You know, women are taking more of a masculine energy at times, and vice versa. But in this situation, I'm just thinking in the traditional, let me go traditional for now. You may be the one that naturally figures out or sees a family plan, budget, just take that for instance, in a logical way, where maybe the female of the household takes approach in a more emotional way. So maybe purchasing is more emotional on one end and logical on the other, and that's why we have a balance. That's why there's two of you, because the masculine and the feminine know that both are important in a household. It's not just one side right or the other side right. That's why you have to compromise. But right now, maybe your household is dealing with something, or your family has a situation at hand that requires strategy. Because I asked, what can you focus on right now that's important for your family? And the answer is for you to strategize and use logic. So right now, that is a good thing. If you are indeed in that mode, stay with it for whatever is important right now. So there's something important. It could be regarding the choice of where to live, purchasing a home, a car. That kind of thing is what I'm getting. Or how to move forward. Where do you want to see yourselves as a family in the next 2 years, you know? So using logic right now is paramount. So what else? Lastly, how can they lead for the community? Yes. So we've covered your personal, we've covered the household, how you stand or how you flex or how you can help with your family. And next is the community. How can fathers take a lead or help support their community? Okay. Halls of Amenti, initiation. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations. Beautiful card. Okay. And Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. Let me combine these since they came out together. Give me one moment. Secrets revealed in your community, treasures uncovered, okay, initiations. Embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. I'm combining these to mean that set out in your own unique way, using your sensitivity for your community, meaning your love, your compassion, for you to take a look around. See what's needed, see what needs are not being filled, and figure out a way that you can either garner attention to it or create a plan to do something about it. Take initiative, and that's what this other card says, initiative and initiations. And I'm taking it as you can take initiative. As secrets revealed, uncovered. Maybe there is some corruption, even in your local government. Maybe there you find out that nobody's doing anything down at town hall. You know, maybe you want to stop by and see what's going on in person. Maybe you want to write letters or emails or make calls and consistently so they know this isn't a one-time thing. You're not going away. You want to get involved and be active. Look for unique options or opportunities to do that. And treasures uncovered. The beauty in your community, highlight it. Places that you haven't gone before with your family, you know what I mean? Just hop in a car and head on over to that part that you never went to, or go see that site, historical site that you never went to. There are treasures in every city, in every place that you could see. The beach, whatever it is, go hang out, enjoy your community. Get out and about, meet people, embrace each other. Become like a community leader. That's the way you get involved. You see the beauty as well as you try to find solutions for what's lacking or what may be, like I said, the corruption, what may be wrong, what may be in error. So you have to take both, you know. So glad this came out actually. So with that, I do hope you have a blessed, beautiful Father's Day. You deserve it. And I will see you next time.